guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I have my monthly haul for the month of January 2024. Like I said at the end of last year, I will no longer be doing specific capped budget hauls. My cap is the amount of fun/spending money I have for the month. And because of that, obviously I don't want my entire fun money budget for the month to be spent all on nail polish because I have other things I want to do. I might want to go out to eat with friends. I might have other things I want to pick up. I might want to buy some clothes, etc., etc. So really, I just kind of have to self-regulate when it comes to, what I'm buying. So the goal isn't to just completely cut out buying nail polish forever and ever and ever, but I definitely want to keep my spending on nail polish down because, like I said, there's other stuff I want to buy. I already have a massive collection. So I'm really trying to focus on things that I know in my heart of hearts that I want, or that I think would add something cool and unique to my collection. And I'm also in the process of doing a little bit of destashing. So I don't want to bring in stuff that is similar to stuff that I'm destashing because that kind of defeats, it's like a vicious cycle, That said, my haul this month, while it might be big for some people's budgets or their preferences or collections, for me, this is a very small haul and I am really happy with what I got, but I'm also really proud that I didn't go crazy wild with it. So I'm excited to share with you. And of course, I will continue to share with you the numbers behind it. I feel like, for me personally, I like when influencers or people I watch on YouTube talk about the financial side of things and the money side of things, because it makes it feel a little bit more realistic, or it makes me understand what is realistic for me. I know not everybody feels like finances should be discussed. I feel like that's just a really old school thought process. And for me, when I'm talking to my friends, I'm very happy to share, this is what I make in a month, and this is how I live, and this is how I do things, because maybe they have a better idea of things, or maybe that helps them figure out how their budget might be able to make some adjustments, I just think that sharing how much I spent helps you guys put in perspective. I make money from doing this, so I can spend a little more, but I want you guys to see that, I do get stuff for free as well, even though sometimes I have a ton of stuff to show you. I may have only paid for half of it. And I don't want you guys to think oh, I have this crazy budget for nail polish, and then it's very disingenuous. So that's why I talk the numbers, and that's why I started sharing them at the beginning of last year, because I feel like that transparency is important, and I like to share that. So the first thing I did in the month of January was on January 7th, I shopped Polish Pickup. And in total, I spent $32.09, and that includes shipping and taxes and all that, annoying stuff that we have to pay. So I got 2 polishes, and they did come in, I think, earlier this week. And right off the bat, looking at them, I definitely think that probably could have made a better choice. So first I got Larkspur from Cadillacquer, which is a purple it has blue, I think they're matte glitters, and then these kind of pinky purple iridescent flakes. Now, I think this is unique enough to my collection that I don't have any regrets with this one. I think it's really pretty. I like Cadillacquer's formula. I feel like Cadillacquer does really good base glitter color combos. They're often unique, or even if I have a similar color combo, the way that Cadillacquer does it, with the saturation points, just gets me. But I also have a lot of purples in my collection that have flakies in them, so I'm glad I got this one, and I will wear the crap out of it, but I should probably dial it back on purples that involve flakies for a while, because that is a weakness. The theme was deadly plants, I believe, by the way. So very, very pretty. Did I need it? I didn't need any of this, but that's okay. Now this one, I absolutely should not have bought. This is Dangerous Beauty, and it is by Vanessa Molina. It is green with green and greeny yellow and purple flakies. It's like a flaky bomb. And not only do I have what I can almost assure you are several polishes that look like this, pretty sure I have one from the same maker that looks similar to this. So this one maybe was a mistake. However, If you guys caught my live stream for the February polish pickup, I had a lot of people in my ear on the chat, you know, letting me know like, hey, like when I said I liked something, they were like, hey, actually that looks like this. Like there was one I really wanted that was based off of a pigeon. And somebody was like, that looks like Spirit Fingers by Hollow Taco. And I have Spirit Fingers by Hollow Taco. So I was like, you're right. Took it off my list. I had a lot of people being positive influences in my chat. And I really appreciate that because, I mean, as fun as it is to be like, oh, you should get this. I know you like these colors. We should also be helping each other out to be like, hey, I do think you already have something like that, which I had a lot of in my chat. And I did actually narrow down on the stream my selection. And I feel like I picked 2 polishes that are going to be very unique to my collection, things that I don't really have that I will really enjoy. So that was a really fun time on my stream. Rob told me he wants to sit down with me and make like a streaming schedule for me because he's like, I feel like you've got a good thing here. And he's like, you're so relatable. You don't wear makeup on stream. And I was like, first of all, what is that supposed to mean? What does that mean? But he was like, he wants to help me, you know, get like a more regular stream going rather than just once a month for polish pickup. And I appreciate that. And I'm really looking forward to sitting down with him and kind of figuring out what that will look like. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I am not going to say I don't love this because I do, but I also should not have bought this one. The next thing I bought was on January 13th. Now I don't have them here to show you, so I will try to pop up some pictures because I did order this from Femme Fatale, which I believe is in Australia, and it ships to like a warehouse in the US, and then from there ships to me. So the process is a little bit longer. So somebody had messaged me on Instagram and they were like, hey, did you see this? And it was a Femme Fatale polish based off of the X-Files, which is one of my favorite things in the world. And I was like, okay, well, I need that. So I texted my friend Stacy and I was like, hey, because she always, whenever she's ordering from overseas, she always messages me and asks me if I want to get in on the order. And then we can split the cost of shipping and it's very convenient. And so I was like, hey, I'm going to place a Femme Fatale order. Do you want anything? And then, you know, when it comes in, I'll send you your stuff. And so she went and took a look and we placed an order and I got 3 items. So I grabbed Spooky Fox, which is the Femme Fatale polish, and I'm looking at it over on the other screen here. It is described as a deep murky blue base with a prominent red, copper, green shifting shine and holographic flakes, inspired by Mulder from the X-Files. Definitely one of my first celebrity crushes was David Duchovny. Followed very closely by Gillian Anderson because they were so beautiful. Like, even though it was the 90s and like the style was a little bit wild, both are like hotties. I also really, as I got older, was like kind of into Skinner. Don't know what that's about. We don't need to talk about that. But yeah, I got the X-Files polish, and then I also picked up 2 Danny Viennas that they were selling on their site because I was like, well, I should probably add some other stuff. And so I got one called Black. I never know how to say this. Is it Tulle or is it Tulle? It's the fluffy kind of stuff under a dress. I got Black Tulle by Danny Vienna. It's a thermal that is like black to clear because I've always wanted a black to clear thermal so that I could do like peekaboo manis. I thought that would be really fun. And maybe I'll actually do some nail art. I always say that and then I never do. But yeah, so I picked that one up. And then the other one I got was also Danny Vienna because I'm obsessed with Danny Vienna. And it's called Yellow There, like all one word, Yellow There. And I bought this for like 2 reasons. And one of them is really silly. One, I love yellow. I just love yellow. It has silver and gold reflective glitters and it's in a yellow jelly base. And just yellow makes me so happy. Like, look at here. Here's my planner for 2024. I just love yellow. It's a color that when I look at it, I feel my spirits instantly brighten. It's like color psychology, I swear. Just makes me happy. The other reason is every time my dad answers the phone, he goes, yellow. And I don't know why. I don't know if that's like a dad thing or what, but it just reminded me of him for some reason. So I got yellow there. They either just shipped to or just arrived at the warehouse. So don't have them yet. And then once I get mine, I'll have to turn around and ship Stacy hers. But I'm excited. And I can't remember if I said, but I spent $37.69 on that order. And that includes, like, I had to convert it from Australian dollars, and that includes like the shipping and all that. So I got 3 polishes for just under 40 bucks with foreign shipping. So that honestly, I feel like is a pretty good deal. And I have some gifts and PR to show you as well, but those are the only 2 things I bought. So in total, I spent, what is it, $69.78. $69.78 for the entire month of January. That's what I spent on nail polish, which honestly, compared to previous months where I was spending over $100 every single time, sometimes 2, that is significant to me, in my opinion. I feel like that is a significant drop in spending. And part of it was being mindful. Part of it was having unsubscribed from a lot of marketing blasts and emails. Part of it was just I was busy, and so I wasn't paying attention to releases. And I guess one more part of it was a lot of like early year releases just never really catch my interest. So let's see how I can maintain that throughout the year. Now on the 24th, I received some PR from Orly in the mail, and this is the Aqua Aura 6-piece collection. This is their spring collection. So I'm sure most of you have seen it by now because a lot of people were breaking embargo and showing it anyways. And then some people just got it early in their color pass. But here are the colors. It's like a super shimmery collection. I really immediately, this blue and green, definitely. This is just a cream. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this one. I really like the box. It's a little bit like kind of textured, not really, but I don't know. It's got that like water thing going on. And now obviously I'm going to make a video on this, but I thought it was interesting when you get the cards from Orly, it gives you like the little color drop swatch, and it always says the type of polish it is. So it says like shimmer and it says cream. And then these 2, correct me if I'm wrong, I've never seen this before. Maybe I just am not being observant. They call these flips, even though to me, like, I would classify it as a shimmer, just like a slightly different kind of shimmer than the other 2. So I don't know what that's, I don't know if they're just like making a new name for an old finish or what. I don't know, but I like the flips the most, so what does that say? But yeah, I will be doing a video on these, probably next Saturday is when that will go up. If you saw my previous video, I'm filming these on the same day, you know that I lost power in half of my apartment, and I didn't have it for like 2 days, and they were on the days that I film, edit, and upload. So I'm on like a little bit of a time crunch because I don't have any time Saturday to do like extra work. And so I'll post it next Saturday. Janique's already posted her, so I can't beat her. She's like turnaround queen. I respect her. Okay. And then the last thing that I got in the month of January is a gift from my wonderful friend Stacy, who lives out in California. And she is Quality Nails over on Instagram. She's a demon, I'm telling you. She's always like, she's always trying to get into my monthly haul videos. And I was like, you can just like, I'll just say your name. Like, you don't have to send me stuff. She's a very good friend though. And she had sent me a while ago pictures of the BCB Lacquer Jurassic Park collection that was coming out. And there were 2 where I was like instantly like, oh, I love this and I love that. And then naturally didn't buy any. And she picked up the 2 that I said I wanted for me because she was like, I knew you weren't about to pay those shipping prices. And I was totally caught by surprise. I received these on actually this past Monday, I think, which it was such a wonderful surprise because I was having a day at work. Like, it turned into a whole week at work, to be quite honest. But I try not to like bring work home with me like as baggage because my last job was very toxic. And I brought work home with me all the time, like mentally, and it was bad. So now when I leave work, it's gone. It's at work. But of course I had an annoying day, and on Monday I checked my mailbox and there was a package from Stacy, and it had these two BCB lacquers in it. And so first of all, she got me Creation is an Act of Sheer Will, and it is a glow in the dark, and it is blue with pink glitters, which favorite color combo, blue and pink. And then it has these little black glitters as well. I haven't tested out the glow yet, but I'm really excited. And then she also got me Welcome to Jurassic Park, which grungy green flaky, come on, hello. You know, that's my thing. And then she sent me all the little extras. So like it has like the BCB lacquer sticker, which I will turn into I dropped it. A sticker magnet. It also came with like a mini Pop-It, and I gave that to Rob because he loves fidget toys. I got him like a regular size Pop-It, and then like a while back, I gave him the mini one, and he's like, it's its baby. And I was like, you need to stop personifying everything. This is making your life really hard. But yeah, it was just a really, really nice gift, and I was really happy to receive it, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you, Stacy. So that was everything for the month of January. Not too crazy. Did pretty good. For February, there's two things I know that I absolutely want. First of all, polish pickup, which was today, and I already purchased, so I got a couple things there. And then Forget Me Not Lacquer is releasing, I think it's a 5-piece crackle / shatter, however you like to say it, collection. And they're like really unusual. There's like holographic ones. I think there's like a thermal one. So I want to pick those up. I've never bought anything from the brand, but I really want to try that brand. I want to get that whole collection because it's really cool. It's really unique. And I will definitely be showing you guys on my channel. Aside from that, I haven't seen really anything else that has drawn my eye, but who knows? I mean, the month is young. But yeah, that is everything I got in the month of January. Let me know if you guys picked up anything fun that you absolutely loved, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.